Mitchell, congratulations, mate. You are back on the World Snooker Tour. You've won yourself a tour card. How do you feel?
Absolutely amazing. You know, if I rewind the clock 12 months ago, I'd quit the game. I wasn't even playing. I'd got a job, and I'd fell out of love with it. I didn't want to play. So getting a job kind of changed my mind, really. I've realised how good you kind of had it with the chance that you have when you're on tour now. So I just decided to play again, and had a bit of practice leading up to this. And it's all worked out nice.
So you've done pretty well. Let's talk about those last 12 months then. So last year you drop off tour, you lose in Q School, you don't regain your tour card. Why then give it up for good? Was it just you felt in love with it? Were there other reasons, were there other projects you had going on?
It wasn't actually so much losing in Q School. It was, I remember playing in an amateur event at the start of the season after Q School had finished, and I remember feeling like it just didn't bother me when I lost, and it's meant to really hurt, isn't it? And I decided that when I felt like that, I didn't want to waste my time, my family's time. So I put my cue away and got a job for a bit. But
put your cue away, was it I'll just put it away for a couple of months, for half a year, or was it for good?
No, the intention was for good.
Okay.
I didn't plan on coming back. But once I'd had a job, it kind of changed my mind. It made me want to play snooker again. So, and here we are now.
So how much practice have you put in for these couple of weeks, these two events?
Just literally a couple of months before it.
But solely focused on Q School? To
yeah,
get
like,
back onto
I mean, my intention before a ball was hit this last 2 weeks was to play the Q Tour next year and go full time again, just because I want to play again. So this has just been a bonus, really, me getting back on and scrambling through.
So given the last 12 months, talk to us about that feeling when you got over the line just there.
It's just relief because, you know, no, there's that much pressure out there. People like, none of us are really playing that great, you know what I mean? It's just who don't miss as much as the other guy. But just relief in the end, because I had a big chance to close the match out 4-1, and I just took my eye off the ball and ended up losing that frame, so it's a bit of a sickener.
And obviously you've been on tour before, you've been at the Crucible. How does this week or these couple of weeks compare? Lots of guys say that it is like nothing else on the tour.
It's absolutely brutal. I mean, I think when you're on the tour, you've got 2 years, haven't you? So there's a little bit more leeway. But this is 2 weeks, and it's do or die. But I would have, had I have not got through this week, I would have still played full time on the amateur circuit and give myself a go and trying to get back on anyway. But it's just a bit of a bonus getting through. So
you got the love back for the game though. You're now on the World Snooker Tour for another 2 years. What's different this time? What are you going to do differently? What can you take from the last time we were on tour? Those experiences, the learnings.
Yeah, I mean, I do give myself a bit of a hard time, but I feel like the last 10 or 15 years have kind of just been like a waste of time, to be honest, on and off the table. I've never really given myself a chance of winning snooker matches, so this time, you know, having the bug to want to play again, I'll prepare better for my matches. And if I lose, I'll be happy with that, because at least I've put the work in, and I'll feel better for that way.
And you say that work, what does that look like? What are we talking? Are we talking just extra practice? Are we talking?
Yeah, I mean,
lots of guys talk
I'm
diet
one of
and fitness
these that's
now
guilty of not practicing with other players. So, like, I do too much solo when I was practicing. So the key is to get out more, get out my comfort zone, and even you have to pick balls out for however long we're against other players. Just try and learn, you know, and just try and get a bit sharper when I'm going into the tour. I want to say thanks to Sutton Coldfield Golf Club, who have had me there, that have my table in there, and all the people there have been really great. And thanks to my dad for supporting me still. So
has he dropped you a text already?
I've only just turned my phone on. I ain't even looked at it, so
well,
I'm sure he will do.
We'll give you a sec to look at those messages. We'll give you a breather, and thanks very much, mate, for your time. Well done. You're back on the World Snooker Tour. We look forward to seeing you on it.
Thanks, mate.